What not to say in the F-1 visa interview. The F-1 visa interview is a crucial step in securing your opportunity to study in the United States. While it is important to prepare strong, honest responses, it is equally essential to be mindful of what not to say. Certain statements can raise red flags for visa officers, making them question your intentions, financial stability, or eligibility for the visa. Miscommunication, vague answers, or indicating plans to stay in the U.S. permanently can lead to visa rejection. To increase your chances of approval, you must present yourself as a genuine student with clear academic goals and a well-planned return to your home country. When attending an F-1 visa interview, it's crucial to be clear, honest, and confident in your responses. However, there are certain things you should avoid saying to increase your chances of approval. Here are some key points. 1. Avoid indicating that you plan to stay in the U.S. permanently. One of the biggest red flags for visa officers is when applicants suggest they intend to stay in the U.S. after completing their studies. The F-1 visa is strictly for educational purposes, and it requires you to demonstrate that you will return to your home country after graduation. Avoid statements like, "I want to settle in the U.S.," or, "I plan to get a job and apply for a green card." Instead, focus on how your degree will help you achieve your career goals in your home country. A strong response would be something like, "After completing my studies, I plan to return home and work in your field, where I can apply the knowledge and skills I have gained." 2. Be clear and confident about your study plans. Vague or uncertain responses about why you chose your university or program can create doubt about your intentions. Saying things like, "I picked this university randomly," or, "I'm not sure why I chose this program," can make it seem like you are not serious about your studies. Instead, prepare a clear and logical explanation. Talk about the university's strengths, faculty expertise, research opportunities, or specific courses that attracted you. A strong answer would be, "I chose this university because it has a well-ranked program in your field, and offers research opportunities that align with my career interests." 3. Do not mention work as your primary reason for studying in the U.S. The F-1 visa is granted for education, not employment. If you focus too much on future job opportunities in the U.S., the visa officer may assume you have intentions to stay beyond your permitted time. Avoid statements like, "I chose this degree because it will help me get a job in the U.S." Instead, emphasize your academic goals and how your chosen program aligns with your career aspirations. A better response would be, "This program is the best fit for my career goals, as it provides specialized knowledge and practical skills in your field, which will help me build a successful career when I return home." 4. Ensure your answers are consistent with your application. Giving inconsistent or false information during your visa interview can lead to rejection. Your responses should always match the details in your DS-160 form and supporting documents. For example, if you state that your father is funding your education but your financial documents list your uncle as the sponsor, it raises red flags. Be honest and well prepared so that your answers remain consistent and credible. If the officer asks about your finances, provide a clear response like, "My education is fully funded by my parents, as shown in the bank statements and financial documents submitted." 5. Avoid indicating weak financial support. Financial stability is an important factor in the visa approval process. If you appear unsure about how you will fund your education, the officer may assume you will struggle financially and potentially violate visa regulations by working illegally. Avoid statements like, "I'm not sure who is paying for my studies," or, "I will figure out my finances once I get there." Instead, clearly explain your financial situation and provide evidence to support it. A strong response would be, "My education is being fully funded by my parents, relatives, sponsor, with a financial capacity of dollar amount, which covers my tuition, living expenses, and other costs." 6. Stay respectful and do not argue with the visa officer. Arguing or being confrontational with the visa officer will significantly reduce your chances of approval. Even if the questions seem repetitive or unnecessary, remain polite and answer calmly. Avoid saying things like, "Why are you asking so many questions?" or, "I demand a visa because I deserve it." Instead, maintain a professional and respectful attitude. If you are asked a difficult question, take a deep breath, stay composed, and answer to the best of your ability. A calm and respectful approach will leave a positive impression on the officer. 7. Do not be too nervous or over-explain your answers. While it is natural to feel nervous, excessive anxiety can make you appear suspicious or unprepared. Avoid making statements like, "I'm really scared. What if I don't get approved?" Additionally, do not over-explain or provide unnecessary details that might confuse the officer. Instead, stay confident and answer questions concisely. A good approach is to practice common visa interview questions beforehand so that you can respond smoothly and naturally. If you are well prepared, you will be more relaxed and make a better impression. In conclusion, successfully passing the F-1 visa interview requires careful preparation and awareness of how your responses may be perceived. Avoiding statements that suggest long-term immigration plans, financial uncertainty, or unclear academic intentions is key to making a positive impression. By staying confident, answering questions honestly, and keeping your responses consistent with your application, you can demonstrate that you are a legitimate student who meets the visa requirements. A well-prepared and thoughtful approach will significantly improve your chances of securing your F-1 visa and beginning your educational journey in the US. Thank you for watching our video. Please like, comment and subscribe our video for more such helpful tips.